So today we're going to talk about why mentorship is so important. I want to let y'all know, as far as like when you trying to get successful, you need certain people to guide you. You need to know what that person did to get to their point. So the reason why I say mentorship is so important, because if you are trying to get to their level, you definitely want to know everything that they go through. So if you want to know like the problems that they deal with, if you want to know what they invest in, if you want their relationships. So like people be asking me like, what would you do with this type of money? How would you do this? How would you do that? I would do it my way, because clearly I know a lot and I have a lot of connections. Me and you don't have the same connections, so you would not be able to do exactly what I do. You will need the same connections, which people pay people to get the same connections. So if you got the same connections, you will most likely be able to do what I do. So that's why it's good to pay people to meet them, get around them, get the same type of vibe they got. You know what I'm saying? Meet the same type of people they around. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to hang around millionaires. So you pay millionaires to get around them. You know what I mean? Because all the people that you might be hanging out with are probably pointless. You probably can't call them and ask them to help you in no type of way. You probably can't call them and ask them to help you get to the next level, but you definitely can have your mentor or your new connection or your new friend that you have paid to get around. You want to make everybody around you beneficial. If they're not beneficial, then they're pointless. So if you have 10 beneficial people around you, most likely you will be the next beneficial person, the next asset, the next connection. You want to always come around and be somebody's connection. You want to always come around and make people want you to stay around. You want to be always around and love. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not, then it's just like you're just gonna be another like dangling person around. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. But mentorship is very important. You can learn a lot. You can learn little strategies. Everybody have their certain secrets and their certain strategies on what they do and what they use and what people that they look up to get successful. Yeah, you can watch people all the time, but it's way different in person and way better in person. And you might have 15, 20, 30, 40, $50,000. Just like people can pay me. They can pay me to get around me and actually, learn stuff and pay for my relationships. And actually, see, this is the thing. When you sing with a person who makes a lot of money, that makes millions of dollars, and other people see you with that person, like, money attracts money. So if I make millions of dollars and you're around me, it's going to attract other people to spend money with you. So people are going to see you with me and they're going to say, damn, we with Kevo? How can I get around Kevo? Hey, what do I need to do? Or you might, let's say if you teach education, let's say if you teach this or teach that, instead of paying Kevo $20, $30, $40, $50,000, they might say, man, bro, I'm gonna give this homie $5,000 to see what he knows, because I'm pretty sure it's that type of thing that goes on. So mentorship is very great, depending on who you pay. You know what I mean? Once you start getting successful and you start making a lot of money, clearly you know something. Clearly you're on the right track. So even if it wasn't me, I would want to put myself around that person that's making millions of dollars, and I would want to pick his brain. I would want to know everything he know. I would want to move how he move. Like, as far as marketing, I'm real great with marketing. I know how to really market. That's why we are starting a record label. Me and Ralph, we started a record label or whatever, and I feel like that I can easily blow somebody up quick, like boom, you feel me? Because I'm very good at marketing. So I feel like if you support everything that I'm doing, you share my videos, you on my OnlyFans, you on Kevo Connects, you on Kevo Fans, because Kevo Fans coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? It's basically my own personal OnlyFans, because I'm moving from OnlyFans, because OnlyFans is banning people and stuff like that. And a lot of these big social media sites don't really like OnlyFans, so I'm creating Kevo Fans. Right now, you can buy all the courses on KevoConnects.com. I'm gonna have all my courses on that site. Kevo Fans is gonna have like guides, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about credit, like as far as everybody saying, what's the secrets to getting funding and stuff like that. As far as funding, you have to have money in your account. You have to have a steady flow of income. With the new FICO 10 that's coming out, creditors are catching on to AUs, authorized users, which is trade lines. So you definitely want to know that while FICO 10 is catching on to, AUs, you want to do it organically. Now, in order to do it organically, I would suggest, like I told y'all in videos before, going to the bank, getting a secure card, and creating your own primary. If you have your own primaries and you build your own history, then it's better, because that's what banks want to see. They want to see cash, they want to see income, and they want to see finance. They want to make sure you got the right amount of money. You want to have sitting money in your account, right? Then you want to have income always coming in. Then you want to have that organic credit score, because they are catching on to AUs. That's why primaries are way more important than AUs, because they noticing everybody catching on to them. And when everything is switching, you have to change when the world is changing. When security is leveling up, you level up with the security. So long story short, primaries is the wave. building up your credit is the way, you know what I mean? But we're talking about funding here. Like funding, it's a lot harder to get it, but once you get funding, it's like water. You will steady be able to, get funding. So I'm gonna tell y'all how to profit from ads. So I'm gonna show y'all my ads. I spent about I spent $105,000 on ads in the last month. So I'm gonna tell you how I profit off ads. So if your ad is always being seen, whether you have an OnlyFans, you have an Instagram, you have a Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, if you are always being seen, people will click on these ads. They will steady see you, steady see you, steady see you. So what you're creating is you're steady putting yourself in people's faces. And the reason why I'm telling you it's important is because, let's say if you got a brand or you do credit or you do whatever, if people are barely seeing you, then you're out of sight, out of mind. That's why you see me as growing. You see a lot of people see me as growing, then they'll try to hate on me like, oh man, the guy with this, the guy this, that. A lot of people are jealous because they see me popping more than they are popping. You feel me? And they feel like I'm telling y'all the secrets about trade lines, secrets about primaries, how to clean your own credit. And they salty about that because by me telling y'all that, it is stopping their business. They feel like, damn, I clean credit. I actually put trade lines on people's credit. I actually put primaries on people's credit. Don't listen to that guy. That guy, he been in jail for scamming and this and that. And you feel me? So thank me because I'm putting y'all on game. I like helping people. That's the reason why a lot of people do a lot of crimes and do crazy stuff because they didn't have a person who actually gave them the game like I give the game. So you have people who's making all this money off of people, right? Who is mad at me, which don't matter, but they're mad at me because I give y'all the game. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all about ads. If you got a company, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how to run ads. Now listen, because people don't want you to know this. So for instance, Instagram has, let's show you this. Let me just show you this. So the reason why okay, let's go. Let me show y'all this. Let's say if you have a website, a profile, right? You might want to bring some traffic to your profile. Then you might want to go to create your own, right? So you're going to put locations. You might put USA, Russia, United Kingdom. You want to put all these places, right? And then you put your interest, whatever you're interested in. You want to put investments, wealth, finances, income. You might be a rapper, right? You want to just put straight rapper. You want to put rapper, right? All this stuff. I'm just showing y'all. So this is a broad audience. So you might want to go up to about 19 to, let's say that. Boom. We're going to say YouTube fan. So boom, we done, y'all. So then we're going to click next. So you're going to run this for 30 days and we're going to do, now the reason why you should put 1,500 for 30 days is because most likely, since the audience is broad, you might get these clicks for probably about 30 cents per click, right? Now, versus if you go not too broad, you might end up paying $2, $3 per click. People do not know this. I'm telling y'all this. This is sauce. That's why you should sign up for the OnlyFans. That's why you should sign up for all these sites that I got. OnlyFans, Kevo's Fans coming soon. Give it about a few weeks. So now, if you do this, let's say if you have music, let's say if you doing whatever, you might have a hair brand company, you might do lashes, you might want to open up anything. You can actually run your whole business off of your phone without even opening up shop, which is way cheaper. Yes, you will spend a lot of money in ads, but you're gonna spend a lot of money in ads anyway. If you open up the store, get the store running, you have to get electricity, you gotta pay for signs, graphics, this, that. When you can do the online store and make it bust, the only way to make it bust is you're telling Facebook, yeah, I'm gonna spend $1,500 over the 30 days. But most likely, you might get so much attention to your channel and your page, right? That after a certain amount of sales, you might end up, you can just go to Ads Manager and just cut it off. Like, okay, for instance, let's say you post 5 posts, right? You do different countries, different cities, different interests, and see what post has the lowest clicks. Like, as far as like how much you paying per click. Whichever one, you take that same post and you do it all for the next rest of the posts. That's what I do. That way I can know, like, okay, cool, I spent 30 cents on this one, I spent 50 cents on that one, I spent 75 cents on this one per click. You don't want to spend that much. You want to make it less as possible. So you got to play with it a little bit, but you will definitely get the attention you are looking for. People don't not know this. Nobody will want to tell you this. Everybody will overly charge you. Oh, I need $15,000 for this and I ain't for that information and that. And this, the information that I'm giving you, you take it and create. You can create you a program. You can create you whatever. Just like I show y'all step by step how to clean credit. You feel me? Guide. Yes, the guide is $3,000. If you don't have $3,000, you pay $500 per session. So it's 6 sessions, you know? So you pay $500, $500, $500, and then if you buy the course, you get the credit cleaning letters that come with the course. So after you buy that, what you do? Smart person would, okay, let me start my own credit company business, right? And the people that surround you can clean their credit. The people